How does this record? Is this recording?
Hey guys, I'm Andy Milam. I'm the rifle builder and machinist gunsmith at Georgia Firing Line. I'm here with Seth from Hornady, and we did a little chit-chatting on the walk down here. You know, his background is, bullet design, right? We shoot a lot of their ammo, so we really want to kind of chit-chat what makes your ammo so good. Why is it the way it is?
Well, yeah, a lot of things go into it. I would say first and foremost, it's a small family-owned company, which didn't mean anything to me when I was younger, but now that I work in that environment and I see the difference, and the culture at Hornady being a small company, almost every single one of our employees is an NRA member, and almost every single one of them is a hunter or a shooter or a competitor or a combination of those three. And so when you are actively participating in the products that you're making, when you're using those day after day, season after season, you become really personally invested in what you're building. And so from the design to the manufacturing to the packaging to the shipping, every single person in that chain is a user of the product. So they have personal incentive to make the best product, to design the best product, to really take care of what they're actually doing. And so that starts in the bullet plant. Obviously, that's where we manufacture accuracy, is with the projectiles. And then in ammo, careful selection in the propellant, in the primer, making sure those two things really jive together. And then a lot of folks don't know this, but when you buy a box of Hornady ammo and you open it up, somebody put that in there by hand.
Wow.
Our ammo is hand inspected. If you come to Hornady, you will see rows of tables of employees with a very bright LED looking for dings, dents, scratches, oil stains, etc., upside down primers, something like that. Anything that's cosmetically not pretty gets pulled out. So what goes in the box, we want it to look like jewelry when you get it, and that's our final QC process.
That's
so
awesome.
We have a state-of-the-art ballistics lab, state-of-the-art accuracy and pressure measuring equipment, and that's really what makes Hornady different, is that the personal touch at every level, because every employee is a user of the product, and then that hand inspection process, the careful selection of not just the propellant, but the primer and the propellant together, because that makes a difference as well. That's what makes our ammo so great.
Awesome. So, as a shooter and a builder, I have some of my favorite, loads and stuff. Tell us about a few of maybe your favorite things that you have right now.
So, I've got some personal bias here, but the 7mm PRC is one of my personal favorite products that Hornady has. For a long-range shooter, for a hunter, the 7 PRC offers so much versatility, so much capability in a really easy-to-shoot platform that, for me, a lifelong hunter, a guy that likes to ring steel far away, right, it's just a winning combination. So the 7 PRC, I'm really partial to that 175 grain ELDX for hunting, but I have shot that 180 ELD match, ring and steel, well past a mile, and it's amazing how consistent it is. So for me, the 7 PRC is easily one of my favorites.
So when you're looking into rifle side, what do you look for in a rifle?
Shootability, it's not necessarily just the simple ergonomics and it weighs this much and it's got this length of barrel. As a shooter, I've grown to really understand and appreciate that rifle has to fit you correctly. And although it might not, I'm going for an ultralight hunting rifle, and maybe I could have gone a little lighter, but I can't shoot it as well. And spotting impacts, watching trace, and just being able to be in an improvised position, shooting off a tripod, and still make really good 100% shots. To me, the ergonomics and maybe the adjustability are really going to come into play. And then I'm a short barrel fanboy for the most part.
Okay.
For my PRS rigs, I'm running, big truck axle, 26-inch barrels. But for my coyote hunting stuff and my hunting stuff, I love to put a suppressor on there, so I generally go pretty short.
Right. Whose barrels do you like?
Gosh, there's a long list. HS Precision, I love those guys. Proof Research, Bartline, those three have been staples. And then here, as of recent, we've been using a lot of the preferred barrels, and they've done really well for us as well.
Awesome. Cool. I'm going to hand it off to Peter if he's got any questions.
We relate to the personal touch a lot as well, because one of the big things about us is we build rifles for people. So every rifle that comes through our shop has a guy's name on it. And so we love setting the rifle up for each individual person. So when it comes through to us, it's not a serial number going down a line on a CNC. Andy's using a manual machine, dialing it in. He's like, this is Dylan's rifle. And what's been fun, using your ammo, the personal touches you guys put on it make a big difference. Our favorite one is this 6 Creed here. We run a 28-inch barrel because the optimal barrel time on it's perfect. We never set out for that to be a mile gun. We take random off-the-street people who've been hitting a mile with 6 Creeds, just having a blast with it. So we really appreciate the ballistics and everything you guys do in developing that round, because I'm on the other end of it I'm actually out there with guys saying, all right, no, we're just running Hornady ammo. I don't care about anybody else. We're just running Hornady ammo on that. So it's made a huge difference to us, and being able to deliver that to clients and to people so they get to share that joy we have. We love it all.
You got to love it all.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
fun to be a part of this industry and participate at many different levels. Well, I'm happy to help, and I'm glad Hornady can be a small part in the success of your shooters and your trainees. And it feels good. It's something we all strive for, and I can tell you on behalf of Jason and Steve Hornady, they are in the plant. They are actively involved with that company. People seem to have this illusion that Hornady is, some big corporation, and that is not the case. We are a small family-owned company with that classic Midwestern work ethic, and we straight get after it.
I love it. All right, so what's next? What's the next one coming out?
That's a good question. I'm not sure, but being in marketing now, they don't tell me anything. When I was doing new product R&D,
are you from our company?
The marketing team was the bad guy. So
that's awesome.
I can assure you this: we're going to make great products. We're going to continue to innovate. That's a cornerstone of Hornady, and we're going to keep doing our podcast as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Hey, one last thing.